Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a hump day, the Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. Yes, it is 24. We're still working on that. It's over a month and almost a month exactly into the new year. And, old dogs, new tricks, some kind of saying like that. How's that work? Let's go that route. Still working on the video vault. It is coming. Just keeping you up to date. It's going to be your place for all the videos you can't find on YouTube and even more. You can request videos even. I've got a form there, just quick little send me a note and we'll look for it and get it out there. So let's see. We're doing our freshman recap of the 2023 season. We're doing kind of a different guy every day. I'm kind of sprinkling those in my ivory tower throughout the weeks and months to come, just to kind of get us through till spring ball, So today's recap is on 2023 freaky tight end Jelani Thurman, the big man coming out of Georgia. Let's go back to his recruiting profile quickly. Came in at 6'5", 230. Big freaking kid from Langston Hughes High School, where he was teammates with who? 2024 Ohio State quarterback Aaron Nolan. All right. He was a 9.505, Jelani was. High four-star, number 104 in the class. That's pretty freaking highly rated for a tight end. Number 3 tight end in the class. Number 5 player in Georgia. That place is loaded. Obviously, we've talked about him before, but his dad was Odell Thurman, a longtime NFL linebacker, played at Georgia, was an all SEC type of player. His mom was Kara Braxton. She related to Tony Braxton, you think? Did she sing? I don't know. Anyways, but anyway, his mom was Kara Braxton, former WNBA player who also went to Georgia. So you could say a little bit of a win over Georgia, I'd say. Both parents were legacies. To pull him out of there and bring him up to Columbus is a good recruiting win, I would say, and a guy with his freaky athleticism. Going back and checking out his scouting report out of high school, he had, they say he had great height, elite frame. Yeah, I'd say 6'5", dude, for a tight end. I'd say he's good. Long arms, large catch radius. He worked flexed out, attached, and as an H-back. He has that personal flexibility to line up anywhere, and that can help him in the long run. He catches the ball away from his body and shows above average plucking ability. Underrated, that plucking ability, especially for those chicken farmers. He wasn't a chicken farmer. Anyways, he's dangerous in contested ball situations and is always the winner with the physical tools. Multi-sport athlete, played basketball and transfers that athleticism to the football field. Shows encouragement as a blocker. So he's trying, he's putting in the effort. And we know tight end is one of the most hard to develop positions because you have to learn not to just catch the ball and work on that skill alone. You got to run routes like a receiver, catch the ball like a receiver. Then you got to learn how to block like an O lineman. So you've got to be kind of a jack of all trades. That's why it's one of the most hard to develop and time-consuming developmental positions on the field. So he signed with Ohio State over offers from Bama, Clemson, Michigan State, Auburn, LSU, Michigan, USC, Georgia, we mentioned. As a senior, he caught 39 passes for 624 yards, 13 touchdowns. He must be a witch in the red zone in high school. Led the team with a 15-0 season and a state title. He finished with over 1,000 receiving yards and 19 touchdowns in his last 2 years of high school. He enrolled early, so he's been on campus for a full year now. Currently at 6'6", 258, so he's put on some serious poundage. Keenan Bailey, Ohio State tight ends coach, had this quote from last spring. He said, quote, yeah, he's been doing really well, and I think it's easy for a freshman to come in and kind of be complacent, especially early enrollees. They're like, "Oh, I made it because I'm getting reps or whatnot." But Jelani, the best thing he's done is his off the field habits. I mean, Jelani and Carnell Tate are two of the first guys in here every day. And I go into my office, and at the end of the night, and Jelani's in there with our GA, Sean Binkus, who is one heck of a coach, and they're going over tomorrow's script and what they're watching film on, learning new things. So yes, he's a big physical, athletic dude, and he loves football. But damn, the best thing Jelani has been doing are the off-the-field habits. So those are those things that a lot of young guys don't pick up until year 2, 3, 4. Jelani was able to redshirt and start a game and play in 4 regular season games last year. That's somewhat unusual to get that start and still redshirt. He had 2 passes caught for 18 yards. Got the start in the Cotton Bowl, actually, in a 2 tight end package, 12 personnel. They came because Cade Stover was injured, dinged up, so he didn't play much in the Cotton Bowl. So Jelani enters 2024 as a redshirt freshman. So he's got 4 more years if he needs them. So what going forward with Cade Stover going off to the NFL, you got Joe Royer and Sam Hart popped in the portal. There should be plenty of available snaps for Jelani Thurman this spring and preseason camp. G. Scott returns for his 5th year and is the most experienced returning tight end. He had 10 catches for 70 yards last year, so it's not like he was tearing it up either. But then the Buckeyes brought in Ohio University tight end Will Kazmarek from the transfer portal. He started for 2 years with the Bobcats and still has 2 years of eligibility remaining. Then you got the weird situation with 3rd-year guy Bennett Christian. He returns after missing the entire 2023 season with that weird PED suspension, whatever that was about. Ryan Day and new offensive coordinator Bill O'Brien both like utilizing 2 tight ends in the offense. So we'll be seeing plenty of Thurman. He has all the ability needed, but it's hard to hurry the development of the tight end, like I mentioned, with all the different aspects of the position. Thurman's the kind of guy, though, who is going to do everything he can to develop as quickly as possible. Ryan Day said last fall, I think it was back in November, he said, quote, "I see somebody that when the competition increases, he gets to the front of the line. Whenever we have competitions in practice, he seems to find a way to the front of the line to get in there and compete. And that's a great sign for a young player. He's extremely competitive. He's learning and he's getting those reps. And I wish you could just do it overnight. You can't at tight end. It just takes a lot of time. You've got to build up calluses. You've got to build up reps. He's doing that. I think you can see the talent. And if he continues on that path, he's going to have a great career. So, yeah, I think so too. Snap count wise, Jelani total last year had 24 total snaps. He had 5 against Western Kentucky, did not play, then 1 against Purdue, 13 against Sparty, 3 against Minnesota, and then, of course, the Cotton Bowl game does not count towards your red shirt. Postseason does not count. So he just had 2 snaps there in the Cotton Bowl. So expect to see a lot of Jelani going forward. And again, being redshirted really helps just in case he runs into an injury or something that delays his path to the NFL. So I got for you today. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.